The heavy human cost of the coronavirus pandemic is laid out in the latest official figures. They show that in the week ending the 10th of April, the number of deaths in England and Wales was double the level normally expected and the highest level for 20 years.
The number of coronavirus cases has shot.
So we're going to put out an executive order today. New York State on pause. Policies that assure uniform safety for everyone.
New York, in particular, has been hit hard by the effects of coronavirus. Thousands of people have died.
254 more deaths have been confirmed.
The country's entire population under lockdown.
Hi! Such a surprise. How are you?
I'm happy you answered. Didn't think you would.
Why wouldn't I?
Because of, you know.
Okay, so tell me, how are you holding up?
Like everyone else, I guess. Adjusting to the moment while Mother Earth gives itself a rebirth.
Well, that's very karma coming from your mouth.
Yeah, it's not my line. Just thought it'd go well with your kale smoothie and your vegan yoga mat.
What? I'll make you a sandwich in a minute, okay?
Hi. Hi. It's such a surprise. How are you?
Happy you answered. I didn't think you would.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, it's, you know.
So tell me, how you holding up?
Like everyone else, I guess. Adjusting to the moment while Mother Earth gives itself a rebirth.
That's very calm coming from your mouth.
Yeah, that's not my line. I just thought it would go well with your kale smoothie and vegan yoga mat.
Thanks, Amelia.
There is some truth to the birthing metaphor, though.
How?
Well, part of you knows it's going to hurt like hell, yet you expect to just sail through it with a breeze of enlightenment. Only you're literally torn apart and your bones are rearranged, so...
And yes, it hurts like hell. But then it changes your life.
But then it changes your life forever.
This is actually fairly accurate.
And
very poetic at the same time. But you didn't give birth.
You didn't give birth.
Doesn't mean I can't be poetic.
So what, I can be poetic?
You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, and it's part of the philosophy that wound the world up in this shitstorm in the first place.
But now you're just contradicting yourself. The whole chant about rebirth sounded optimistic.
That's because I'm
afraid.
Of?
Losing you.
Losing you.
What? What?
You haven't been part of our lives for a very long time now, Adam.
You haven't been part of our lives for a very long time now, Amelia.
You know, even if there wouldn't be a quarantine, and even if I didn't feel like the whole world was coming to an end, this would still be the saddest moment of my life.
Then cheer up. The saddest moment in someone's life only
Comes once, so it's only uphill from here.
Life isn't fair.
Life's not fair.
And that's generally a good thing for most
generally a
people.
good thing for most people.
How can you
Tell
be
me,
so
how can you
reasonable
be
in times
so
like these?
reasonable in a time like this?
Humans are rational beings, like Pavlov's dogs.
Seems like we only act out of passion when we're told we have to be reasonable.
Okay, speaking of, what are you doing there?
I'm just... Oh. Here. Yeah, you know me. I'm a weirdo.
I always felt like an outsider, and now that society has decided to join me on the outside,
I feel like my privacy's invaded. Come on, Jerry, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, come on.
You're such a child.
Yeah. You know, when you stop treating me like a child,
I'll start behaving like an adult.
Oh, Adam. To you, all the world's a stage.
And all the men and women are merely players.
yeah, shit casting and a terrible fucking
Shit
director,
casting
if
and
you
a
ask me.
terrible fucking director. What was that?
What? Oh.
What's that? Let me guess.
It's nothing.
Is there someone there with you?
That... Let me guess. He just came home, right?
Yeah.
Just, you know, I was hoping that because of the situation, we could try again.
Oh, Adam.
No, don't. Oh, Adam, me now, please.
You know she has a father now, and it's not you. It's more complicated than it was when I had her or the last time we tried.
I know. But I also know that you don't love him. And now I know that you can say if you love someone. And I know that you can't live without me. The same way I apparently can't live without you. And despite this whole virus, or maybe because of it, this whole relationship thing is here. Listen, to me, it's like washing a giraffe. There's no real good place where to start, and you really don't know which parts you already covered. So at some point, you just have to say, that's it. This is how I'm doing it.
Is this how we're doing it?
I thought you only lied when you opened your mouth to speak. It turns out you don't even have to do that anymore.
Okay.
Maybe right now is as good a time
as
as any.
any.
You know,
Okay,
they
you
say
know, they
nothing
say
suggests that an accident is
nothing
about to happen.
suggests that an accident is going to happen.
It just did.
It just did.
And not only to the world,
And not only to the world,
but to us.
but to us.
Why did you have to call now?
Are you going to tell him about me?
Are you gonna tell her about me? I love you.
I love you.
I love you too.